Do you have a hobby? Do you want one? Well, if so, this is the video for you. Hobbies can be incredibly rewarding, but how do we get them to become part of our lifestyle? And how do we make sure that actually enjoyable instead of just another thing that we feel like we should be doing? Welcome back to our channel where we be discussing tips and tricks to turn any hobby into a lifestyle. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Now let's jump in. Tip number 1. Find ways to incorporate it into your daily life. The best way to make sure that you are able to enjoy your hobby is to find ways to incorporate it into your daily life. This means that instead of thinking of your hobby as something that you do on the weekends or after work, you need to start thinking of it as something that you can do at any time. This might mean that you need to make some sacrifices, but it will be worth it in the end. For example, let's say that you love reading. Instead of waiting until the weekend to read, try setting aside 30 minutes each night before bed to read. You might think that this is a lot of time to set aside, but trust me, it really isn't. In the grand scheme of things, 30 minutes is nothing. But what you will find is that this small amount of time will add up quickly. Before you know it, you will have read several books by the end of the month. Another example, let's say that you love to cook. Instead of cooking once a week, try cooking every day. You might be thinking, who has time to cook every day? But again, it isn't much time. All you have to do is cook one meal a day. Maybe you can cook breakfast every morning before work. Or maybe you can cook lunch when you get home from work. Or maybe you can cook dinner after the kids go to bed. The point is, there are many different ways that you can incorporate your hobby into your daily life. It just takes a little bit of creativity. Of course, sometimes it simply won't be possible to incorporate your hobby into your daily life. Let's say that you love to hike, but the nearest hiking trail is an hour away. Well, in this case, you just need to accept that you won't be able to hike every day. But what you can do is hike whenever you have the chance. For example, you could hike on the weekends or after work. You could also take vacations to places where there is great hiking. The point is that even if you can't incorporate your hobby into your daily life, you still need to find ways to make time for it. Tip 2. Share your passion with others. Another great way to make sure that you are able to enjoy your hobby is to share your passion with others. This doesn't necessarily mean that you need to become an influencer on social media, but you should definitely consider sharing your creations or experiences with friends and family. Not only will this make your hobby more fun, but it will also give you a sense of purpose. For example, let's say that you love to cook. One great way to share your passion with others is to cook for them. Invite some friends over and show off your latest culinary creation. Or better yet, ask them to bring over their favorite dish and then you can cook together. Not only will this be a fun activity to do together, but it will also give you a chance to learn new recipes from each other. Or let's say that you love photography. A great way to share your passion with others is to start a photo blog or create an account on a social media platform. By sharing your photos with the world, you'll be able to connect with other photographers and maybe even make some new friends. You'll also have a great portfolio of work to look back on in the future. Or let's say that you love video games. A great way to share your passion with others is to start a gaming channel. By sharing your gameplay with the world, you'll be able to connect with other gamers and maybe even make some new friends. You'll also have a great record of your gaming achievements to look back on in the future. No matter what your hobby is, there is always a way to share it with others. Just get creative and have fun with it. Tip 3. Be kind to yourself. The most important tip of all is to remember to be kind to yourself. Starting a hobby should be fun and rewarding, not stressful and frustrating. So if you find yourself getting too caught up in it all, just take a step back and relax. Remember why you started in the first place. It can be really easy to get caught up in the competitive side of hobbies. We always want to improve and get better, which is great. But we also need to remember to enjoy the process. Otherwise, we'll end up burning out and then we won't be able to enjoy our hobbies anymore. Let's take cooking as an example again. Let's say that you're trying out a new recipe and everything is going wrong. The cake is burning, the sauce is too salty, and the chicken is dry. In this situation, it's important to remember to just relax and take a deep breath. It's just a cooking mishap. It's not the end of the world. Of course, this is easier said than done. Sometimes when we put a lot of time and effort into something, we expect it to turn out perfectly. When that doesn't happen, we can get frustrated and even upset. But the best thing that we can do in these situations is to relax and take a deep breath. Remember, hobbies are supposed to be fun. Don't let them become more of a chore than they're worth. The same holds true for any other type of hobby. If you're feeling frustrated, just take a break and come back to it later. You'll be surprised at how much better you feel after taking a break. Hobbies are a great way to relieve stress, and they can also be a great way to meet new people and have fun. However, they can quickly become a source of stress if we let them. So remember to take care of yourself and enjoy the process. Thank you for watching. We hope that these tips will help you turn any hobby into a lifestyle. What hobbies do you have? How do you make sure that you're able to enjoy them? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. We'll see you next time.